What is up everyone? Welcome to part 9 of What If Goku Trained Deku. This series has been coming so far. If any of you have been enjoying the videos, then please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification for more videos in the future. I hope you all enjoy and have a great time. Class 1A was trying to leave the classroom, but they were blocked by other students. Uraraka asks the crowd, "Why are you all here?" Ada chimes in and asks, "Do you all have some sort of business with us?" That's when Bakugo starts walking towards the exit and says, "They are scouting out the competition, you idiots. We survived a villain attack and they want to see us with their own eyes. Now you all see what future heroes look like. Now get out of my way, you extras. I have training to do." After that announcement, Hitoshi Shinso appears. "This is Class 1A, huh? I heard that one of you was pretty impressive, but you just sound like an ass. Didn't only one of you actually do anything during the USJ? What happened to the rest of you? Oh yeah, you future heroes had to be saved by that green-haired kid." "Yeah, we heard the rumors." Bakugo gets pissed, but he collects himself. "Yeah, you're right. We had to rely on that stupid Deku to save us, but that isn't the case anymore." "Alright, sure thing. Whatever you say. Just so you know, I'm making a declaration of war. I will be coming for your seat in Class 1A. After Shinso's declaration, Bakugo just decides to walk away, not giving him or any of the other students any more of his attention. That's when Tetsu comes on by and starts ranting. When Bakugo was about to walk out the door, Kirishima said, "Yo Bakugo, where are you going? They are just disrespecting you at this point. You have to say something." "No, I don't. These rejects aren't even a threat to me. I can sense their power and it's pretty pathetic. Maybe if they train, then I'll consider them as an obstacle. But from what I can see, they won't even be able to touch me at all." Bakugo speed blitzes away, surprising everyone. Izuku had a feeling that his childhood friend would say something like that. He is pumped up and is excited to see what will happen. It is the day of the sports festival. Class 1A is hanging out at the waiting room. Izuku is just having a chat with Momo, but that's until Todoroki walks up to the green-haired boy. "Yo, what's up Todoroki? Why are you giving me that look? Do I have something on my face or am I just that attractive?" What? Oh, I wanted to say that I am going to beat you in the sports festival, even if you have All Might in your corner. I won't pry into your business, but so you know, I'm going to beat you." Todoroki was about to walk off, but he stopped himself when Izuku started talking. "You already know about my relationship with All Might. We trained together. That isn't all Midoriya. I notice how close you are with him. He even invited you to have lunch with him." Momo chimes into the conversation and says, "Yeah, I'm not sure why you're telling everyone that you guys are just training partners. We even celebrated your passing of the entrance exams, even though you guys celebrated that very same day. All Might even took us out to eat at a restaurant of your choosing. Heck, you, Goku, and All Might are practically like family." Hearing this has the rest of the class in shock, even surprising Bakugo. He trained with them for a whole year and knows they are close, but he didn't consider their relationship to be similar to a family of sorts. "Yeah, that is true," Izuku said nervously. Hearing that statement from Momo adds to his drive to beat Izuku and was about to walk away, but was stopped when Izuku told him this. "Hey Todoroki, before you go, just so you know, you won't win, especially if you only use half your strength. So if you want me to consider taking you seriously, then you should go all out. If you don't, then I won't bother with you." "Oh yeah, what do you know?" Todoroki asked with a dark glance and an annoyed tone. "I know a lot of things, Todoroki. Even the fact that you will not win against me, especially if you only use half your power, so if you want a chance of winning, don't hold back." This pisses off the bi-colored boy. Kirishima tries to cool off the drama and puts his hand on Todoroki's shoulder, but the edgelord smacks it off and storms off. The whole room went quiet besides Bakugo, who looked visibly annoyed because no one is challenging him or views him as a threat. Present Mike and Aizawa begin to announce the UA Sports Festival. "Heyo, what's up sports fans? Pull out those cameras and get ready. This year we will bring you the hottest performances guaranteed. Just one question. Are you all ready? Let's hear you scream as our students make it to the stage." The crowd roars in excitement as our main character and the rest of the class make their way out to the stadium while getting hyped up by Present Mike. The hero, Midnight, makes her way to the center stage while providing fanservice to announce Izuku to come up and do the speech. Izuku gets nervous as he isn't much of a public speaker, but he pulls out his best poker face and gives the best speech he can dish out. "Hello everyone, my name is Izuku Midoriya. I hope you all enjoy seeing the power that will be displayed into all the students out there. You better give your best and show the world how amazing you are." It was not a good speech, but it got the crowd roaring nonetheless. After the speech, Midnight announces the first phase of the sports festival, the obstacle race. All the classes will participate in this contest. As long as none of you leave the course, you can do whatever your heart pleases. All the students get ready at the starting line. Right when Midnight announces everyone to start, Izuku and Bakugo immediately speed blitz through the tunnel. Once they came out, they immediately started flying towards the finish line. Bakugo tried using his howitzer impact in combination with flying in order to catch up, but Izuku was able to make it to first place within practically seconds, with Bakugo coming in second not too long after. The crowd was silent as they didn't even know what happened. That's when Present Mike, while in disbelief, announces that Izuku came in first place and Bakugo came in second. Holy crap, did those two kids fly? They finished the race super fast. The match has barely even started. Present Mike shouts through the mic. He was dumbfounded and so were the audience. After the first few seconds of silence from how amazed they were, everyone started to cheer for the two. All the students were in shell shock besides most of the students in Class 1A, but the class was stunned to hear that Bakugo came in second in such a fast time. Well folks, we have our first place winner, Izuku Midoriya, and our second place winner, Katsuki Bakugo. How did they even finish the race so fast? What the hell are you feeding these kids, Aizawa? Hell, what have you been juicing on? The last time I saw you, you were pretty skinny. You still have a slim figure but you're hella shredded. Take off your shirt and show everyone. You can grind cheese on those abs. First of all, no, that's just weird. I won't take off my shirt to show off my physique. I know that those two have trained very hard to achieve the power they have right now. And to answer your other question, I trained very hard myself. Now Mike, put your focus on the other students out there instead of asking these pointless questions. After the initial surprise, all the students get back to the race. Todoroki was pissed that the race had barely started and two of his classmates already finished it in less than a few seconds. That's when the bicolored teen began to freeze the tunnel of the entrance while making a break for it, since Todoroki was distracted for the first half a minute of the match. Some of the students were able to make a break for it. While running, a couple robots try to jump our favorite edgelord, but he sees this as an opportunity to use them against the other contestants by freezing them at the right time. While the other students are still doing their race, Izuku is just hanging out at the stands with Goku and All Might and eating some takoyaki. Bakugo went to wait and go do his own thing. The three are watching the rest of the students and the boy is cheering on his classmates. The people in the crowd are just watching the boy just nonchalantly hanging out with the number one hero. In the stands, Izuku sees Momo taking off her shirt so she can make a cannon to destroy a robot. He keeps his full attention on the girl, but gets disappointed when the camera pans away from her view. All Might noticed and gave a laugh, embarrassing the boy. Some time after, Todoroki came in at third place with the rest of the contestants coming in after. After all the students make it to the center stage, Izuku and Bakugo come out so they can get started with the second. Izuku sees Minda hanging on to Momo so he uses a held-back Delaware smash to get him off of her. After the race, Midnight shows off the leaderboard with Izuku in first place. The top 42 will advance to the next round. Now the real fun is about to begin. The opportunity to show yourself off. Let's see what's in store for all of you next. Will your fantasies come to life? Or could it be that the weight of it all is torturous? So prepare yourself. For this, the hero announces the cavalry battle. The participants will form a team of 2 to 4. It is the same as a playground game, but the difference is that each player has been assigned a point value based on the obstacle course. The most points assigned to the first place contestant is 10 million points. When Midnight said that last statement, Izuku noticed everyone giving him hungry eyes. This makes the green-haired boy a little bit nervous, but it isn't anything he can't handle and he knows that. Everyone has the idea that if they go after Izuku's team, then they will have that part of the competition in the bag. That is right, everyone. It is survival of the fittest and a chance for anyone at the bottom to overthrow the top. That's when the screen pans at Izuku while everyone stares him down. Here are the rules. The game will last 15 minutes. Individual point values will be added together to reach your team total. Steal as many headbands to raise your team's score, and any headbands must be worn from the neck up. And another thing, even if your headband gets stolen or your team falls, you can keep playing until the time is up. But if you make a team fall on purpose, I will slap you with a red card and your team will be disqualified. After Midnight makes her announcement, she gives the students 15 minutes to make their teams. Since Izuku has the most points, almost all the other contestants don't want to team up with him, so the first person our protagonist asks to join his team is Momo. Hey Momo, would you like to make a team? Momo smiled and was glad that she was the first person he asked, but she declined. Well, to be honest, I do, but I feel like if I join your team, it will be an easy win, so I'm not sure. Ever since that villain attack, I felt so useless, especially when you got us out of there and dealt with that situation on your own. I want to show you and the rest of the world that I can be a great hero who can handle her own. Really, that's a bummer, but I understand. Show the world what you got and make sure you make it to the next round. Izuku tells the girl as he pats her head. Momo blushes from this affection. That's when Uraraka appears right behind Izuku. Hey Deku, are you still looking for any teammates? If so, I would like to join. When Uraraka came in and asked Izuku that, with her cute and innocent smile, Momo's attitude and outlook made a complete 360-degree turn. Never mind, I'll be joining your team. Alright, that will be neat, but what about your statement from earlier? What statement? Momo asks, hoping he wouldn't bring it up. You know, what you said earlier about feeling useless and wanting to be a great hero who can handle her own. Did I say all that? You must have imagined it. So can I join your team? Izuku was confused about this development but happily accepted her in the team. That's when our protagonist looks at Uraraka and asks her, Hey Achako, would you still like to join my team as well? Yeah Deku, I wouldn't have asked if I didn't want to. That reminds me, why do you want to join my team anyways? Wouldn't it be beneficial for you to join another team since I will be a target? Well yeah, but you are the strongest here and it's better to join up with people you like, Uraraka says with a smile and fists pumped up. This makes Izuku's heart tense up since her expressions and words would make anyone's heart falter. This adds to Momo's jealousy of the girl, but still keeps her cool for the sake of keeping the peace. But that's when Momo thinks about what Izuku's mother told her and then she remembers the condoms and gets embarrassed. Izuku and Uraraka look at the girl with confusion as her face is red and is covering up her face with her hands. Some people try to pony up Bakugo to try to join his team, but the explosive blonde doesn't remember any of his classmates' names and quirks. That's when Kirishima makes his entrance and tries to convince the Chihuahua to allow him to join his team. Yo Bakugo, you should let me join your team. Hey dumb hair, my name is Kirishima, and my hair is not too different from yours. I know you want to be the rider, so you're going to need a strong front horse that won't get hurt from your blasts, and that will be me, Kirishima says, trying to convince Bakugo. First of all, my explosions will kill you if I'm not careful enough, even with your quirk, and I can fly, so why do I need you? Wait, you can fly now. Since when? How? That reminds me. How did you get so strong so fast? You see that goofy-looking guy in orange hanging out with All Might over there? I trained with him. So again, why do I need you? This gets Kirishima thinking. He was surprised about this development, but he doesn't get deterred. Is that the guy Midoriya mentioned before? Goku, right. Yeah, now stop wasting my time and answer my question. I can be your shield. Any direct attacks, I will be able to shield you from any attack that will come your way. So you'll have a rock-hard defense, and if you decide to let loose with your quirk, I will be able to handle the impact. Like I said earlier, you won't survive the impact of my explosions unless I am very careful. I don't think I need any of you rejects in my team. If I could do the match myself, I would. Come on man, let's go charging into battle together and grab the 10 million points. 10 million points bro, let's get it. This causes Bakugo's ears to light up, so he accepts him into his team. Izuku tries to look for a third person to join his team, but no one wants to join. Even Ita refuses, giving a similar speech to the one he did in canon. So Izuku decides that he will just have Momo and Uraraka in his team, but that's when Mei Hatsume makes her entrance. Person in first place, team up with me. Holy crap, Jesus Christ. Who are you? My name is Mei Hatsume and I'm a student in the support course. We haven't met, but I would like to use your current fame to my advantage. If I team up with you, I will be in the spotlight and part of the team everyone will focus on. That means all my cute babies will be seen by the big companies who are tuning into the sports festival. It would be a good way to show my babies. While still rambling on, Momo and Uraraka try to get a word in, but they are getting completely ignored. While Hatsume and Izuku are nerding out, Momo can't help but feel jealous and clingy. Uraraka gives the two a blank, deadpan expression and thinks to herself, huh, they sure do get along well. Takoyami ended up joining Todoroki's team. All the teams are ready and Midnight tells them all to begin. Once the match began, a couple of teams started rushing towards Izuku. Momo creates smoke bombs and throws them to the ground to give them a distraction. That's when Uraraka makes all of her teammates float and uses the jetpack she has from Hatsume to make everyone float, while Izuku flies. Bakugo sees this, so he gets off his teammates and starts flying, surprising all of his classmates. Some of the other students ask if that's allowed, but Midnight gives the eye okay. Without having any other choice, Izuku gets off of his teammates and flies towards Bakugo's direction. Bakugo tries to grab Izuku's headband, but the green-haired lad is too fast for the barking Pomeranian, so he comes up with a plan. Bakugo uses a AP shot, infused with Kai, and blasts it towards Izuku's teammate. With no other choice, Izuku uses instant transmission to teleport to his team and smacks his attack away, singeing the hair on his arms. While Izuku was distracted, Bakugo got the jump on him and stole the first place headband. Everyone was surprised, but the crowd started cheering in excitement. Bakugo started gloating, so he got distracted. While gloating, Minama was able to get behind Bakugo and stole all the headbands he had. Your class is pretty small-minded. You all should think bigger. What the hell did you say, you bastard? Come back here. You're a pretty famous guy, aren't ya? You were attacked by that sludge villain. You'll have to tell me about it sometime. It must be pretty strange that you always find yourself in the role of the victim. Didn't one of your classmates have to save you and the rest of your class also? Sure seems like Class 1A are mostly just victims than heroes. Manama's words pissed off Bakugo, giving the boy an angry expression, so he told Kirishima, change of plans. I am going to kill that fucker. Relax, Bakugo. We can get our points back, but you need to take a breather. No, I'm going to get my goddamn headband back, even if I have to rip it from his corpse. While Manama was busy trying to antagonize Bakugo, Izuku uses instant transmission while flying and steals his headband back and returns to his team. Present Mike and the crowd were astonished. First place kept on getting swapped around, but Izuku and his team were able to go back to the top. Manama and his team were caught off guard, but Bakugo used that to his advantage. Bakugo flies towards Manama and steals all of his headbands, including the one he lost. After that, Bakugo punches Manama straight in the face. He held back extremely so he doesn't actually murder the boy, giving him a bloody nose and a huge mark that will last for a while. Manama copies Bakugo's quirk and uses it against him, but it literally does nothing because of how strong the explosive blonde has become. Without having any other choice, Manama and his team had to bail and look for other headbands to steal. Todoroki tried to get the jump on Izuku with the help of Dark Shadow, but that was a major fail since Izuku could just fly away from his team and the others. Takoyami uses Dark Shadow to try to reach towards Izuku's headband, but our protagonist uses the solar flare to get rid of him. Izuku doesn't plan on stealing others' headbands, but there are still a bunch of other teams trying to steal his. When Todoroki's plan failed, Izuku tells the bi-colored boy, like I said, Todoroki, you stand no chance, especially with half your strength. So stop being a coward and give me everything you got. That's when Todoroki uses his flames unintentionally. But when he hears Endeavor cheering, he realizes what he was doing and extinguishes his flames. This annoys Izuku, but he lets it go and focuses on not getting jumped by the other contestants. Momo, Uraraka, and Hatsum are providing support for Izuku. Uraraka would use her gravity quirk to keep her teammates afloat and use the jetpack for herself. Momo would create some support items for Hatsum so she can make sure her babies stay well and working. Without having any other choice, Todoroki and his team changed their focus on the other contestants so he wouldn't fall behind. Ada was thinking about using his secret technique, but he doesn't have the confidence that it would do anything since Izuku is pretty fast with fast reflexes. With only a few moments left, Bakugo tries to jump Izuku, but time is up. Present Mike shouts, time's up everyone. Now let's take a look at who the top 14 are. In first place, we have Izuku Midoriya. His points were passed around, but he managed to stay on top. In second place, we have Team Bakugo. In third place, we have Team Todoroki. And in fourth place, we have Team Shinso. After that eventful match, Present Mike announces, we have our top 4 teams that will make it to the next round. Now we will take a break and then get started on the next activities. Hey Eraserhead, wanna grab some food? No, I'm going to take a nap. Wait, before you go, how the hell did you get so shredded? Aizawa ignores Mike and uses instant transmission to teleport away. What the hell, did Eraserhead teleport like that Midoriya kid? What the heck did I miss? Everything is confusing now. After that event, Izuku's friends decide to chat with each other, but Momo wonders where the green-haired boy is. That's when Uraraka asks, has anyone seen Deku? That's when the screen pans to Izuku and Todoroki. So what's up, Todoroki? Why did you drag me here anyways? Todoroki continues to stare into Izuku's soul. Then the screen switches to Goku, All Might, and Endeavor. Hey, what's up, Endeavor? Long time no see. Let's catch up. While Goku is still eating his food, he recognizes the number 2 hero. Hey, I remember you. You were the fire guy I first fought. With a menacing tone, Endeavor says, All Might. And it looks like you made a new friend. I remember you too, Son Goku.